All right, welcome back. This video is going to be short, sweet, and to the point. Tomorrow, 4th of July, they are going to do a guaranteed champion event for Shemnath, a Knight Revenant Magic Affinity Attack Champion, for 150 Ancient Shards. Now, I'm going to say this right off the bat, and you can turn off this video right after this. That it's not worth it. Shemnath is not worth 150 shards. All right. Is Shemnath good? Yes. Is Shemnath groundbreaking? Is this a great deal? Absolutely not. Especially after we just got doing, they just got doing the 1+1 event from Ancients. They got doing the double Lego event in the last 2 weeks. I mean, who has that many shards already? Not very many of us. It takes a little while. Like 3 months, I think it is, to get 150 Ancient shards just through Clan Boss and other means. But let's look at Shemnath's kit and go from there, okay? So base attack is actually, just looking right here, pretty great. 1500. Space speed 100. Crit damage, that's pretty standard. Resistance 30. Accuracy got a little bit at 15, okay? Pretty standard for an attack-based legendary champion. A1 attacks one enemy 2 times each hit, has a booked to 50% chance of placing decreased defense for 2 turns. Pretty good. A2, Caryatid's Curse, for 3 turn cooldown when booked, transfers all debuffs from this champion to a target enemy, then attacks the enemy 3 times. The first hit increases the duration of all debuffs on the target by a turn. The second hit decreases the duration of all buffs on the target by 1 turn, and also increases the duration of all buffs on this champion by 1 turn after attacking. So it does a lot of cool stuff. Now, what would need to happen for Shemnath to be worth 150 Ancient Shards and to make Shemnath even better is if this couldn't be resisted. This was, like, it was guaranteed. You understand what I'm saying? Like, and hopefully it wouldn't proc Polymorph, to be honest, except for this first part here that transfers debuffs. And then the A3 here, Humbled and Broken. 3 turn cooldown when booked. Excuse me. Attacks all enemies 2 times. First hit removes all buffs. The second hit will ignore 20% of the target's defense against targets that have no active buffs. This is actually pretty good, and this actually does really slap. And then Shemnath, she has a passive, Mana Seeker. Increases his champion's actually by 10 for each buff on each enemy. And then increases this champion's crit damage by 5% for each debuff on each enemy. Stacks up to 100%. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. Now, I think, again, Shemnath could be tried out in a Hydra team. I do have a Shemnath, and my thing is 150 shards. This is sadly definitely a skip. Now, she has her own death animation, which very few champions do have a unique death animation. She turns into a pile of rubble, which is actually very cool. She kind of looks like, to me, this feels like a Statue of Liberty kind of thing, but maybe that's just because she's a statue. But she does a lot in an era of raid that has been power crept, and it's just not a good bang for your buck, honestly. The only thing is, if I had all the money in the world and I didn't have Shemnath yet and I was trying to collect them all, I would go for Shemnath in that regard to try and cinch up another legendary, okay? Shemnath, again, I'm going to keep doing this in my video, she's used a lot in Curse City, especially in the rooms that she is, like, required in, like she's allowed to be in, because she hits really hard and she does a lot of manipulation with buffs and debuffs and, like, just slapping enemies, okay? I mean, you get this 100% extra crit damage for each debuff on each enemy, right? I mean, that's stacks up to 100. That's pretty good. And then, honestly, has built-in increased accuracy for each buff on each enemy, right? I mean, that just lines up with the A3 right away, and especially the A2 as well. So, no, I don't think it's worth to go for Shemnath for 150 Ancient Shards. It is nice that they're doing a guaranteed champion, but again, like I said, I have Shemnath. I don't use Shemnath. I'm slowly building masteries on Shemnath because, every day you get the daily. It's like, hey, unlock a mastery for a champion. I'll do that with legendaries and epics that I don't have fully done yet because it's just me just going through the motions, right? And actually, I've already partially booked Shemnath. Looks like I need like a couple more books and we're good to go. But yeah, we'll just cross that bridge when we get there for when I need her for Curse City, I guess. But yeah, no. Save your shards. There's other things that are going to be coming. I almost guarantee it. But if you guys have any questions, please leave them in the comments down below, and I will see you in the next video.